Oh, someone re-uploaded it back. It's gonna get banned again. The video's out there. There's the title. Maybe you can find it. Maybe you can't. So this is funny as hell. I like people who think like this. How are they gonna get over on the system? Because the system is getting over on everyone. So you have to get your cents back that they steal from you. So here we go. Man sells junk what to buyback program. Buys what with cash? That's awesome. So this guy made like homemade pipe guns, or like, maybe they work, maybe they don't. So what he did is he rounded up like 3 of them and got like $300 for them, $100 a piece. That's some buyback program. You just see how like stupid the program is in the video in the background. You could tell in like 2 seconds like just how stupid it was, and like who's even idea is this? All the problems in the world, which we'll get into later. They have to think about this. And now the Democrats, they control the House, so you're just going to see more and more of these gun grabs and everything. And, nothing will be passed and be shut down in the Senate. But still, it's just a big waste of time in this country, and you're paying for it. You're going out there, your tax money and this and that, wasting your own fucking money on it, and it's a goddamn waste, man. You should have people have angry green vests in the street, like France. But it'll never happen. They're too medicated here. Too medicated. So, it has his name too. 300 by 3 Firearms built that scrap. So this is really cool. You can actually find, if you have like a connection, you can find the old junk stuff, piece it together, or just make something and get money for it. That's how clueless these people are. These legislators that are freaking making this stuff, or making these events. Event cost over $4,000. Alright, yeah, this is awesome. But then again, there's another group who has been doing this for a while apparently in Illinois or Chicago, around there. So they have all this junk. They're using actually legitimate looking firearms, but they're just like obsolete or just extremely just old and worn, and it's just it's basically as a prop. It's something you can put on your wall, so they're cashing it in. So one guy, what does he got? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and he has a stack more over here. So yeah, that's all. Oh, there's more over here. 800, 900, whatever. There's tons of them. So the guy made thousands off of this shit, this trading in junk. Card recipients, don't kill a dream. Well, get a Visa debit card sponsored by Visa. Visa's giving them, taking away your guns. So that's pretty damn funny. Look at these big old events and everything. And then they actually got turned away because they said they had 11 guns. This guy says, this is only for the community. So they got turned away. They got turned away. What do you think about it? I think it's awesome. But then again, if this country wants terrorists and wants you to have no guns, it could be like Morocco. Look at Morocco. You have these people, these 2 girls who were actually trying to, you don't hear about this at all, we're trying to spread or go around and say, oh, Morocco's safe and Islam's safe and everything. So they wound up getting raped and their heads cut off, and there's like pictures and video out there. You didn't want to see it. It's just it's like, I don't know. But then again, you got these guys, and some of them are trying to not go down. This page might have the gruesome shit on it. I'm not going to show it. Hell no. There's a couple of them, but some of them, they almost, when they have pictures of them when they arrested them, they almost look like some of their beards are shaved and stuff. They almost look like someone who would come over a southern wall, and you would like mistaken them for, if you were like some rancher in Texas or something, you just say, they're like Mexicans coming over. It kind of looked like it. You would actually say something like that as a whole. Like, what were they? If they asked you, I don't know, like Guatemalans, like you would think like they almost look the same. I'll show you the picture. There it is right there. They look like some dudes that would be like running around anywhere in like these condo lands, and they don't even speak much English. They look like them, kind of, a little bit. They could, but if these guys came across their southern border, what would you say? You would think they're like ISIS or something, or would you just say, oh, there probably is some guys from Mexico or Guatemala that want a better life or something? What would you say? But this is ISIS, The goal is to take guns off the street. So that's our video, you know. Where do you want to go with this? And does this make sense or does this not make sense? And yeah, we could be getting, you know, there we go. It's stupid. They're too trusting, and that's what happens, man. If they had a gun, perhaps they would be okay, but I don't even think you're allowed in the that country or whatever. You know, back where I lived, you couldn't have anything, like basically like nothing. Maybe you have a shotgun or something, but still. And yeah, you come here, you have anything you want. So simple. You don't hear people much about it in this county. There's probably more people who have firearms in this small area. I think a percentage you do. But more and more keep moving down, and like the people from Texas who watch my videos say the same thing. Their area's going to shit, and just like this area's going to shit. You know, I'm from freaking New York, like 40 miles right from like Manhattan. If I took a ride, maybe about an hour away, but it was pretty damn populated. And you know, getting worse and worse. That whole place changed in like the 90s, and totally changed. And yeah, they're doing it to all these other states. I believe my own daughters, they're gonna make things so bad in these other states on purpose, so people travel down to these southern states or Texas or whatever the heck, it doesn't matter. And eventually those states are gonna be flipped because their values are never gonna change, those people. But I think it's just a whole big plan. They do it on purpose to make everything so expensive and shitty in these certain areas, so they move to these other areas. Videos removed, of course, because you can't show anything these days. You know, that's your freedom of speech or whatever. If it's having an agenda that's deviates from what they want to sell you, then it violates terms of service these days. That's what it comes down to. It's not terms of service, it's just the agenda that they're trying to push is being fought with your content because it's not fitting the puzzle. Alright, enough of this. First video of the new year.